What's good, y'all? You back with Streets, freestyle cooking with Streets. You know what it is, y'all. Got another great video to share with y'all, another great recipe. You know how we do. Thanks for tuning in. And as you know, we're going to go right in. All right, so today's recipe is not my own. I'm actually doing a recipe that this lady that I work with was telling me about that I'm going to try. So shout out to Miss Kim. I know you didn't want me to shout you out on the video, but I had to because this is your recipe that I'm going to try to make that you was telling me. So I'm going to try to follow it to the letter. Okay, tweak it a little bit, and I'm going to let everybody know what I changed and didn't change. But I'm going to follow the recipe just like you told me. All right. And on top of that, we're going to do a chicken udon stir fry. Okay, to go with our spring rolls. All right, so I'm just throwing that in there, you know, to add to the video. So it's just like a bonus. You know how freestyle cooking with Streets, you get bonuses. So we're doing a bonus. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into these spring rolls and do our thing. Now, as you can see on the board, got some chicken. Now, I got some, I already had this chicken in the refrigerator marinating overnight. I prepared this chicken yesterday. Because I actually was going to do the video yesterday, but I never got to it. So I had the chicken marinate, and so I just let it marinate overnight. And you know, the longer you marinate your meat, the better flavor you're gonna get anyway. And I basically I got some chopped chicken from my market, some boneless meat chopped up in the pack already. You can go buy boneless thighs, boneless chicken breast, cut it up, you know, do what you got to do. That'll be fine. And I just marinated in some soy sauce, some fresh minced garlic, and some black pepper. Okay, and it was like maybe a pound or two, maybe a little over a pound, not that much because I wasn't making a whole lot. Okay, so in this bowl, I took some of the chicken out of this bowl, some of the marinated chicken, and I chopped it up. So I'm going to use this right here for my spring rolls. Okay, so I'm gonna use this chicken for my spring rolls. So I took some pieces and chopped them up even smaller, you know, so when I make my filling for the spring rolls. Okay, and this chicken that we have left from the marinated chicken, we're going to use for our chicken udon stir fry. Okay, so if y'all, you know, kept up with me right there so far, we're about to get into it, and let's do this thing. Let's do it. All right, y'all. So the first thing we're gonna work on the filling for our spring rolls. So I might as well just tell you everything we're gonna need for the spring rolls. All right, according to Miss Kim. So I went ahead and got some. I got the chicken. Okay, now I chopped it up real small. So like I said, you can go to your market, get boneless, any type of boneless chicken. I think she was telling me she like the thighs, or you know, people who eat pork, you know, whatever boneless meat you want to get, or minced meat, and chop it up real good. Okay, now what I did differently from her recipe is she doesn't marinate the meat. She just chops it up and puts it to the side. Okay, she doesn't marinate it. I marinated this meat, you know, just to add a little bit of flavor and put that freestyle cooker with Streets flow on it. Okay, also I got some Napa cabbage, okay, the Chinese cabbage. I took a couple leaves off the head that I bought, you know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna use this both for my stir fry and my spring roll. So I cleaned them, each leaf I cleaned real good. Got that. Also I got some shredded carrots. You know, if you ain't got no shredded carrots, you know, you got whole carrots, you know, you can grate them, you know, shred them yourself, cut them up. And I also got some the glass noodle, the vermicelli clear noodles, the glass noodles. These the ones this the one she showed me that she buy. So I just got the exact same thing. Okay, so they're like the glass noodles. All right, and what else? And I got some spring roll shells. All right, so this is what we're gonna need for our spring rolls. All right, so let's get this thing started. All right, y'all, we're about to get started. Let's get it in. All right, I'm gonna start with my cabbage. And also with our filling for our spring rolls, we're gonna need some oyster sauce, some white pepper, a little bit of sugar, and some salt. Okay, so but you'll see me do it as we go along. So just follow in. But I'm just trying to keep y'all posted with what you need to go in. All right, so we're gonna start with our cabbage. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up. Got my leaves clean. I'm gonna just keep them all together, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just do my thing. Okay, just like that, y'all. Thin slices, because I'm using this also for my stir fry. All right, y'all. Got my cabbage chopped up. Get it in the bowl. All right, so this is going to be the cabbage I'm using for, because I'm adding my veggies to my stir and for the spring rolls. All right, so we got enough cabbage. We should be good to go. All right, y'all, cabbage is good up in the bowl. Now we're going to go ahead and get our glass noodles. Okay, that's what I'm going to say, glass noodles. They actually, they bean thread noodles. Beans, thread noodles, vermicelli, just glass noodles, y'all. Feel me? Get them in your Asian market. I got these from my Asian market. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Got some water here. So basically, we're just going to soak these noodles in some water for like 10 minutes, y'all. We're not going to boil them or nothing like that. We're just going, trying to do you, Miss Kim, trying to follow like you said. Take a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna just take a little bit right there, because I'm not making a whole lot. And I'm gonna let them just soak under some regular water for about 10 minutes. All right, y'all, my noodles been soaking for about 10 minutes. And there we go, y'all. Okay, they're not soggy, they're nice and firm still. And now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and cut these up, okay? Miss Kim said you got to cut them up. So let me go ahead and drain them. All right, y'all, got the noodles drained. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them up, y'all, the best I can. So I'm going to just take them in a pile like that and cut them up. All right, there we go. Get them in a bowl. Cut them up. She said cut them up. I guess this would be easier if I had like scissors or shears. Gotta get me some kitchen shears, y'all. All right, so there we go. We got the noodles cut up. She said cut them up. So Miss Kim, I hope I'm doing you right. There we go. Boom. So now, all right, so now we got them cut up. All right, now go ahead, I guess, get my wok ready and get this thing popping. Let's do it. Okay, now right before I break up my wok, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some shallots. So I got some shallots here. I'm gonna cut them up, y'all. All right, so wait, I'm gonna also cut up some more because I'm gonna use I'm gonna need some shallots with my stir fry, y'all. So we're gonna cut some up for that too. All right. And it don't gotta be finely chopped, just chopped up real nice. Like that. You don't got no shallots, you can use onions, but if you be watching my videos, I love to use the shallots, y'all. All right, y'all, got the wok out, got our shallots up in a bowl. We're gonna go ahead and get our wok heated up. Go ahead and turn it on. Just gonna get this up to a medium high, y'all. All right, put about 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I'm using grapeseed oil, you know, because I like to use a high heat point oil when I'm stir frying. But if you got vegetable oil, canola oil, you good to go. Okay. So I want to go ahead and let that get hot, y'all. All right, y'all. Now that I got my wok heated up a little something, I'm gonna go ahead and get my shallots up in there, y'all. All right, now I think Miss Kim uses onions, but I think she told me to just go ahead and get the vegetables in first. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my shallots up in there, y'all. All right. And I'm gonna just let them do their thing for about a minute. All right. Now after about a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cabbage up in there, y'all. All right. Get my cabbage up in there. Oh, it's smelling good though. All right, I'm gonna rock that out for about a minute. All right, I'm gonna have my cabbage rolling for about a minute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my carrots up in there. Just like Miss Kim told me. She said cabbage, get your carrots up in there. All right, y'all, that's been about 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get my noodles up in there. All right. Yeah, y'all. Trying to do Miss Kim proud. Got the noodles, got the cabbage. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put about a tablespoon of oyster sauce in there, y'all. Tablespoon of oyster sauce. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of sugar. Like what Miss Kim say, just a little bit. Just a little bit of sugar, just a little bit of salt. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt. Teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of white pepper, y'all. Oh, yeah. So I'm trying to do Miss Kim right. She said a little bit of everything, a little bit of oyster sauce, a little bit of sugar. You know, and she kind of said any seasoning I like, but you know, I'm trying to do it how she do it. So I'm just doing a little salt and pepper, the oyster sauce, because I was telling her that I had marinated my chicken. So she was like, you know, you probably don't need that much sauce because you already marinated your chicken. Because she don't marinate her chicken. So in her recipe, she just cuts up the chicken, and then after she makes the filling right here, she mixes it all in. So we're about done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. All right, here we go, y'all. We about done. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my chicken. All right, I done already cut my wok off, y'all. Okay, because she made it clear to me that she doesn't cook the chicken. She mixes it up with the filling because we're going to deep fry the spring rolls. Okay, so here goes my chicken, my cut up chicken. All All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. And I'm gonna let this filling cool too, so it's gonna be easier to you know, wrap the spring rolls, and we got a cool filling. So I'm gonna get my chicken mixed up in there. All right, Miss Kim, I'm doing it like you said. I got my cabbage, I got my carrots. Okay, so got my chicken, not cooked yet, so I guess it's gonna, you know, cook on a deep fry. She says she throws the chicken in. She says she does the cabbage, the carrots, the noodles, you know, season it, and then she throws her chicken in, mix it all together, and then we'll do our spring rolls, and then we'll deep fry them. All right, so I think I got them well incorporated right there. Let's get my bowl. Let's get our mixture up in the bowl. All right, y'all, got my mixture in a bowl. Miss Kim, if you tuning in, you see I'm trying to do it like you do it. So I got my chicken in there. Got my carrots, cabbage, my noodles. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side and let it cool. And while it's cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe my wok down and start to prepare my chicken udon stir fry. All right, so we're gonna put this to the side, let it cool down, so it'll be easier to wrap because it's kind of hot right now. And you can even put it in the fridge for a few minutes, but we want it real cool because, you know, we want to wrap it easy. Okay, we don't want to mess up our wraps. All right, so let's put this to the side, let it cool, keep this thing pushing. Let's do it. All right, y'all, we keeping this thing moving, feeling good. Clean my wok out, push my induction plate to the side, and I also put on some water for my udon noodles. Okay, so we're about to prepare our veggies and everything for our udon, chicken udon stir fry. Okay, so I got some water already boiling, got the wok cleaned out, ready to go again, and I got my filling on chill right now. So while my filling is cooling off, we're gonna go ahead and get our veggies prepared for our chicken udon. Okay, so right now I got some. All right, what I got some udon noodles. I got the dry ones. You can get these, you know, you can get them in a pack already cooked. The freezer section. I happen to be in the Asian supermarket, and they didn't have any like that was already cooked because it's less time. It'll take like a couple of minutes. So I got the dry kind, like they like sticks, but they just take a little bit longer. It's just like cooking pasta, cooking spaghetti, or something like that. All right. So we got the udon noodles. All right, I got a red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, some broccoli, celery, and got some spring onion. Okay, we got our chicken. We're going to use, you know, we got cabbage left over from the spring roll. We got the noodles left over. So we're going to, listen, freestyle cooking with streets. We're going to incorporate everything into everything. We ain't leaving nothing to go to waste. Okay, got some carrots. Let's get it in. All right. All right. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and start by getting my veggies cut up. Okay. I'll go ahead and take my broccoli crown. Get my broccoli out the wazay. Can't wait till this is done, y'all. I want to taste these spring rolls. Make sure I did Miss Kim right. Follow her instruction. As y'all can see, chop my broccoli up. All right, now I done cut off the ends of them so they're like this. But what I do is, here go the ends right here. I go ahead and chop these up and throw them up in my stir fry too, y'all. Just love vegetables and I love broccoli, man. All right. So I chop them up like that. That's going in there too. Told y'all, man. Freestyle cooking with streets. We ain't let nothing go to waste. It's going to be real good. All right, y'all. So next, I'm going to go ahead and do the celery. Go ahead and get this chopped up. You know, nice size slices because I like the crunch of celery. You don't necessarily have to add the celery to the stir fry, but this is street style. And I like the celery. All right, boom. Get the celery up in there, put that in there. You know, the one thing about stir frying, before you do your stir fry, you want to have everything already ready to go, ready to be thrown in, because stir fry go fast, okay? All right, so now I'm doing my red bell pepper. Let's get it in. And that's all I need, y'all. That was like, because that was a nice size bell pepper, but I'm good. I only needed like half of that. And I used half of it on another recipe. But like I said, I mean, depending on how many people you cook for, you know, you use the whole pepper, you know what I mean? You increase the ingredients, you know, as such. But you make sure all your pieces are chopped evenly. All right, got my red bell pepper going. Boom. Now I get my orange bell pepper. Told you, nothing go to waste, y'all. I use tops. I'll go ahead and cut that on up. And that's all I need of this. I only need half of this, and that's a small orange pepper, small one. That's all I need. You know, because I'm not cooking for a lot of people or nothing like that. So just the family. I'll just go ahead and mix that with my red peppers. All right, now I got some fresh ginger. I'm probably not gonna need all this. I've already peeled and peeled a piece off, so I'm going to go ahead and just chop this up. Some fresh ground ginger, y'all. All right, y'all, got the fresh ginger chopped up, ready to go. Got our veggies chopped up. Yeah, we ready to go, y'all. Got our chicken, shallots, got our carrots, noodles, got our udon noodles. So we got our water boiling. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, because once I get to that rapid boil, I'm gonna drop my noodles in. We're gonna go ahead and get our chicken started. And come on, y'all. We about to get to the finish line on this, man. I know y'all waiting to see the finished product. It's about to be epic. All right, let's do it. All right, y'all. As you can see, got the wok ready. Water is boiling that I already had boiling for my udon noodles. All right, so before I get my chicken up in the wok, we're gonna go ahead and get the udon noodles up in the boiling water. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab out of my pack. I'm just gonna grab maybe half a handful. No, not making too much. About a handful, y'all. Get them in there. All right. And we're going to let them flow for about between 8 to 10 minutes. And we're just going to keep breaking them up. Okay. Okay, y'all. About 5 minutes has been passed. All right. Just wanted to go through the halfway point with my udon noodles. You see how I'm breaking them up. Okay. A few more minutes, they'll be done. Okay, y'all, it's been about 10 minutes. I'm ready to drain my udon noodles. ready to go. And once I drain them, I want to rinse them off real good, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, drain them real quick, come right back. Now that I got my udon noodles all drained, rinsed thoroughly, clean, ready to go, really rinsed down, I went ahead and put some more water in my pot so I can shock my broccoli that we're going to use for our stir fry. Okay, you know, just to, you know, because once you start stir frying, that's why I'm waiting to start cooking the chicken, because I want to just get the noodles out the way because they don't take long, and I wanted to just shock my broccoli, which is just putting my fresh broccoli in some boiling water for like 3 minutes and then put it in an ice bath. Okay, so that'll just so that when I add it to my stir fry, everything can cook evenly and flow together, you know, just to get like just a little tip, little shortcut. All right, so we're gonna wait a couple minutes to bring it to a boil. And like I said, if you've seen my video where I did the unboxing on my induction cooktop, it doesn't take that long for water to come to a boil. Okay, plus I got the top on it, so it'll be real quick, super fast, y'all. We're gonna get this thing popping. All right, let's do it. Okay, now that my water is nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and get my broccoli up in there for about 3 minutes, y'all. All right, just gonna let it boil for 3 minutes. And then we're gonna pull it right back out. All right. Okay, 3 minutes is going past. Oh, and when you shock your veggies like this, y'all, whether it's like asparagus, broccoli, it's still, or green beans, and keep that fresh green color. You see how that? You see how nice and pretty that is? Oh yeah, y'all. Get that right in my ice bath. And boom, and this is just a quick alternative to just getting my broccoli steamed up, started a little bit by putting them in there, boil them a little bit, keeping the vegetables nice, fresh, and strong. So we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, leave that in the bath for a minute. Now we're gonna get ready for our stir, y'all. Okay, y'all, now we're about to go ahead and get our chicken started, get our udon stir fry popping. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat my wok up to medium high and let my wok heat up just a second before I add any oil to it. I'm gonna go ahead and add I got some grapeseed oil. I always like to use a high heat point oil, y'all. Okay, about 2 tablespoons. All right, now that my wok is nice and hot, go ahead and get my chicken up in there. All right, and we're gonna just cook this, stir this up until like it's no longer pink. And set it to the side, y'all. We got our garlic, pepper, soy sauce marinade. So it's nice and strong, y'all. So we're gonna get this, just a few minutes. About 3 minutes. Got it on a medium high. And we're just gonna cook it till it's no longer pink. Put it to the side. Get our veggies going. Then about 2 minutes. As you can see, it's almost no longer pink. All right. Keep stirring it up for about another minute. All right, y'all. Think we're good to go on our chicken. I'm gonna turn my wok off. So get my chicken out. All right, so let's keep this moving. Just gave my wok a real quick wipe down. You know, so it could be fresh for my veggies. Got the chicken to the side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce for the stir fry. That's why you see my measuring cup up on the induction plate. So first I'm gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Tablespoon of dark soy sauce. All right, next I'm gonna add a tablespoon of my mushroom soy sauce. If you don't have the mushroom soy sauce, just use regular light soy sauce. Okay, so 1 tablespoon. All right, next I'm gonna add a teaspoon of my Shaoxing cooking wine. Teaspoon. Next, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of chili sauce. Teaspoon chili sauce. Next, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sriracha. Optional. I like it a little spicy. Next, I'm gonna add in about a teaspoon of sesame oil. You know, you want to be careful with that sesame oil because that sesame oil is strong and high power, y'all. Next, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of sugar. Next, half teaspoon of white pepper. Half teaspoon of black pepper. Teaspoon of garlic powder. And a teaspoon of cornstarch. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this on up. Real good. This is gonna be our sauce, y'all. All right, y'all, now that we got our sauce all mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and set that to the side. And let's go ahead and heat our wok up. I'm gonna start it off on high. All right. Get at a minute before I add some oil. All right, y'all, I went ahead and added 2 tablespoons of oil. Go ahead and get my shallots up in there. I also want to get my fresh ginger up in there, y'all. All right. And I'm gonna just go ahead and stir this around for about a minute. You know, I don't want to, burn my shallots. Just want them nice and translucent. About a minute. That fragrant, that smell, that man, I wish y'all could just smell it. It just smells so good. I love it when the ginger and the shallots. Usually I'll put garlic in my stir fry, but since our chicken, we put fresh minced garlic in the marinade. I didn't need to do that. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and drop in my carrots. Get my carrots up in there, y'all. My celery. And my peppers, y'all. All right, still got it on high. Stir frying is quick. All right, y'all, after about a minute, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my broccoli. All right, get our broccoli up in there. And don't worry, that little bit of water that was left on the broccoli, that's gonna give me a little bit of I'm gonna put a top on it. Just put a little top on it real fast. Let that give me a little bit of steam for about 2 minutes, y'all. All right, that's that water, that the residue, because I took it straight out the ice bath and threw it in. Okay, so I put that cover on there and just let that, you know, get that broccoli a little bit more doneness going on. All right, I let it go 2 minutes. Take my top off. Okay, I'm gonna go right in there and take some of that leftover cabbage from our spring roll filling. Toss that up in there too, y'all. Why not? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the top back on there for 1 more minute. All right, y'all, it's been a minute. Take the top off. Oh yeah, smelling good, y'all. Oh yeah, looking good too. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add a little bit of my sauce, y'all, just a little bit. All right, get a little bit of my sauce up in there. All right, y'all, now after I done stirred that up for a minute, I'm going to start dropping my noodles in. Start dropping my noodles in, y'all. Just a little bit. And it looks like I'm going to have some extra noodles, but that's okay. And get those noodles tossed up in there. Oh, yeah, smelling so good, y'all. And I meant to say earlier, if you couldn't get your hands on no udon noodles, I mean, you can get them in your market, you know, in the international aisle. You can use spaghetti. You can use pasta. Yeah, there we go, y'all. It's almost finished. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken back in, y'all. Get my chicken back in there. Oh yeah, y'all, looking good, smelling good. All right, once I got everything incorporated in real well, I'm gonna add a few more noodles because I think I got enough. Add a few more noodles and the rest of my sauce. All right, and we'll go ahead and add the rest of my sauce, y'all. Oh yeah, here we go, y'all. It's coming together. Giving me that nice color. My veggies looking real pretty, smelling real good. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down to a medium, y'all, because it's basically almost done. I just want to get everything incorporated, mixed together, get my sauce going. All right. Let it flow for another couple minutes, y'all. We're gonna get it up out our wok. All right, y'all, there we go. Got the udon chicken stir fry ready to go. Got it up out the wok in a bowl. All right, so we ready to get this thing. We're almost there, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a top on this. Go ahead, break out the deep fryer so we can get our spring rolls popping. All right. Hold up, y'all. I gotta cheat. Usually I wait till it's done, but it's just looking so good. Look at that, y'all. That chicken, y'all. Oh yeah. Mm. All right, that's enough, y'all. I ain't gonna cheat. No, I already did cheat, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a top on this. Boom. Break out the deep fryer. We're gonna get our spring rolls going. Get our filling. Let's get this popping. Let's do it. Okay, y'all. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? We had our spring rolls now. Miss Kim recipe, which was the purpose of the whole video. You got the udon chicken stir fry as a bonus. Okay. I saved the spring rolls for last because I knew it wouldn't take no time. You know what I mean? You drop them in the deep fryer, a few minutes, ready to go. All right. So that we have a complete dinner. So I got my little egg wash. That's one egg I got. So that'll seal my wraps. Got my filling. Let it cool all the way down like we did. And I got my spring roll shells ready to go. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm using 2 wraps at a time, y'all, because they're pretty thin. This Kim told me to just use 1, but I didn't know they was this thin. I mean, so I'm using 2, y'all. Okay. So go ahead and get my mixture on there. All right. Go ahead and take some of my. Go ahead and coat my sides with egg wash. All right. We'll go ahead and roll him on up. All right. Getting wrapped nice and tight. Egg wash right there, y'all. Get that sealed up. Boom. All right. And we'll just keep going until you this pack that I have is 25 wraps. So depending on how many you're making, okay, you can use all 25 wraps. Like I said, I'm using 2. And you just keep on going, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna do another one for y'all and finish my wraps. Then we're gonna get them up in the deep fryer. All right, get my sides. All right, there we go. Boom, another roll, y'all. Perfect. All right. So I already got some rolls here ready. So I'm gonna continue making my rolls. Come back, we're gonna get them in the deep fryer. Let's do it. All right, y'all. Here we go. Got my spring rolls wrapped up nice. Miss Kim, I hope I'm doing you proud. Got my spring rolls wrapped up. And they ain't super perfect, but they're wrapped up. So I got my deep fryer right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get them in. Okay. We're gonna deep fry them till they're golden brown. I would say about maybe I got it on 350, maybe about 8 minutes. Let's see what we get, y'all. All right. Let's do it. All right, y'all. There go the first 3 that I put in and took out. Nice and golden. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, so I'm going to finish deep frying the rest. Come back. You know what I mean? We at the finish line, y'all. Alright, y'all. You know what it is. Got our spring rolls done. Plated on up. Got our chicken udon stir fry. Bowled up. That's right, y'all. Nice meal, man. You know, so shout out to Miss Kim. Appreciate the recipe. You know, it's looking good. Nice golden brown, crispy. Oh, yeah. Look at that, y'all. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Looking real good. Oh, my goodness. And I guess y'all can eat it with any kind of sauce you want. Some chili sauce. Whatever kind of sauce you like. Let me take a bite of this, y'all. Oh, yeah. Mmm. The roll is crispy. The chicken is nice and done. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Yeah, these spring rolls is good, y'all. Mmm. Nice. Definitely need a sauce. But, I mean, they good by themselves, really. They got a nice flavor. I seasoned them right. It's good. Okay, Miss Kim, thank you. It's good. I like it. Mmm. All right, y'all. So, try this recipe out. The rolls are good. Ready to go. Please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification for more great recipes. Well, you know how we do freestyle cooking with streets, man. Just gonna keep bringing it to y'all. All right. Holla.